Well, the Oak Hill corruption case got a big conviction today. A jury found attorney Marty Yavorcik guilty on 8 of the 10 charges brought against him.
Now, none of those counts involve mandatory prison time, but one of them, engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, has a maximum sentence of 11 years. 27 First News reporter Yavorcik takes us in court for today's verdict.
After more than a day's deliberations, a verdict was finally reached this afternoon in the Cleveland corruption trial of Marty Yavorcik. Less than 2 hours after having to be told to resolve their differences by the judge, jurors returned guilty verdicts on 8 of the counts against Yavorcik.
We find the defendant guilty of conspiring to engage in a pattern of corrupt activity as charged.
At first, prosecutors asked to have Yavorcik taken into custody right away pending sentencing, and when the judge declined, they asked for an immediate sentence.
I'm not saying I could not do what you're asking me to do. I'm telling you I will not do what you're asking me to do.
Yavorcik was accused of conspiring with others, including members of the Cafaro Mall development family, to derail the Oak Hill case if he could have been elected Mahoning County prosecutor. Afterward, the defendant says he's not giving up.
Stunned?
Yeah, obviously. I thought, that we did well. I didn't think the government proved their case, but the jury thought otherwise, and you got to respect that. But that's why we have an appeals court.
For now, Yavorcik remains free on bond. Sentencing is set for April 22nd. In Cleveland, Yavorcik, WKBN 27 First News.
Now, reaching today's verdict was a long time coming.
We're going to give you the whole story here. It goes back 20 years. 1996, Southside Medical Center on Oak Hill Avenue closed. 10 years later, Mahoning County bought the building in bankruptcy court and wanted to move the Department of Job and Family Services from Cafaro in the McGuffey Mall to the old hospital. 2007, the Cafaro Corporation sued to cancel the purchase of the building. That request was denied. And later that month, and then later in July of 2007, the Department of Job and Family Services moved into Oak Hill.
Then came the court hearings. In 2010, businessman Anthony Cafaro and others were indicted. Cafaro was accused of leading a conspiracy to delay the purchasing of Oak Hill and the move of jobs from McGuffey Mall. In 2011, a Mahoning County judge dismissed those charges. But in 2014, Ohio's Attorney General announced a new indictment of Oak Hill defendants. And that led to last month when Youngstown Mayor John McNally and former Mahoning County Auditor Mike Shortino pleaded guilty to lesser charges and finally to today's guilty verdicts of Marty Yavorcik. Now, moving forward, McNally and Shortino will be sentenced as planned on Monday. 27 Investigates reporter Amanda Smith will be in Cleveland in court. And while the plea agreements call for both McNally and Shortino to pay thousands in fines each, neither is expected to have to do jail time. Be sure to stay with First News and WKBN.com on Monday for complete coverage.